Hello everyone, this is Alejandra with creatingbloody.com, and today I want to show you another quick and easy card using two of my favorite stamp sets. One of them is the Pop of Petals, which I love, but the only thing is that it doesn't have any sentiment. So it's great because you can pair it with anything. Like in this case, I'm doing it with the Timeless Tidings because this one has lots of great sentiments. So definitely I want to pair them together. I'm going to be using this one as well as that for the leaves, and I'm going to be using this sentiment. Now I have already done some of the steps. So this is an 8.5 by 5.5 early espresso. You fold it in half, use your bone folder as usual, and then I also glue in the inside a piece of Whisper White that is 3 1/4 by 4.5, because that's easier for me to write down. You can also use one of those gold pens if you want to use if you want to write down and not use this, but I found that it's easier for me to have this piece inside because I'm almost always using black pens. So the next part is I have already die cut the largest of the circles out of the stitch shaped framelits, and again I love this one. You can see all the stitches around, and what I love about this set is that you get the circles, the ovals, and the squares out of the same set. So definitely it's one of my to-go, or my go-to, I guess I should say, framelits, because I'm using it in almost all of my cards, or a lot of my cards. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use the Stamparatus for my sentiment. So let me just bring the Stamparatus right here. And I'm not really sure if I'm gonna be using this design series paper, so we'll see in a second. Now what I've done is I put a piece of paper and a stamp it, and then I line up where I want to have my circle. That way I can line it up and I know exactly where this one is going to be. Now the reason I'm using the Stamparatus is because sometimes when you are stamping on cardstock, sometimes you get a dark image, and so you also want to make sure that I have a dark image for my sentiment. Now the cool thing is that I can, there we go, see? And I will probably use this just in case this moves. There you go. But it's not as dark as I would like to, so I'm just going to go ahead and do it again. And again, what I love about this is that because it always will stamp on the same time, it's just great having it. If you don't have your Stamparatus, definitely I recommend having it, because this one makes your sentiments look so much better. I mean, not just the sentiments, but you know, in this case that's how I'm using it, but it just makes you have the perfect image, you know, and you can go over and over and it always will line up exactly where you have it. So let me just show you to you. I'm going to close this one and take it away, or put it away, but let me just show you. See how dark and crisp the stamp looks? I just love how it looks. Now here's where I don't know if I'm going to have it. Now this design series paper is 4 by 5 1/4, but I'm not really sure if I'll have it. We'll just see. The next thing is that I'm going to be using the flower and stamp it. And one tip is I have already marked on this side with like a Sharpie how I have to line up, or how I have to stamp it, so that when I use my punch it always lines up perfectly. That way I don't have to figure out how to stamp it, you know. It's just a time saver for me doing that. So anyway, I have already done with another 3 of those, so you can see them here. And I also have used the leaf with shaded spruce. I stamped it on shaded spruce cardstock, and then I just fussy cut them. Okay. Now if you remember that image had this little area, I just cut it. I don't think we need that, but if you want you can also fussy cut that part. To me it was just easier to fussy cut it that way. Now the way I'm going to be using this, I'm going to use the I just need 2. We just need 1 here and 1 here, and I'm using dimensionals, and I'm going to put them like so. So it looks like a poinsettia, you know. I think like this is really nice. So here it is. I'm going to have them both. And so here's where I don't know if I really like that or if I should go with that. What do you think, huh? Because then I'm going to be putting this one here. I actually think that I like it without the design series paper. I think that the design series paper will be too busy. You see that? It's just too busy for me. So I'm going to leave it without the design series paper. As usual, I almost never have the card made. It's usually, as I am filming the video, how I decide how to go. And in this case, it seems like not using the design series paper is how I want to go for this card. So let's just put it right here. Alright, and then let's just start putting this. And I'm going to go ahead and use glue dots for this section. So let me get the glue dots here. I have one here already. Oh, that just stick to my finger. Yeah, there we go. See that? It will look really nice. And I'm going to put, I think I'm going to use, I don't think I need another layer of dimensionals, you know. So I think I'm just going to use this. And then I'll use that one here. So I'll put another one here. And then I'll use one here and one there. Or actually, let's see, maybe I want this one on the other side. So maybe I'll put him like so. And then I put this one right there. Yeah, I think I like that one better. Or, you know what, just to make it a little bit different, I can put one here. Ooh, I think I like this one better. Okay, so let's do that. So I'm going to put this one here. And then I'm going to be using this one right there. I'm going to put one on the under this area just to make sure this one kind of goes kind of stuck all. Alright, and then for this, let's just use the same fast fuse. And there we go. Yes, I think I like it much better without the design series paper. And just to add a little touch, I want to put one of these faceted gems. And this one is the gold. Oh my goodness, look at that. Don't you think it looks gorgeous? I think it does. And here you have it. I think this one is really quick, it's really easy, and it just looks fantastic with those poinsettias. So hopefully you like it. Again, don't forget to sign up to my email list, where I share more tutorials and I share more information about my classes or promotions, and I always share a lot of samples for you to get more to get some inspiration and use all your Stampin' Up! Products. So also don't forget to go to my blog at creatingwithali.com, because I always have there the hostess code, where and also the links to my shop as well as on the description of this video, so that you can order with me and get the card kit of the month. I don't know if you know about that, but my ordering special is you get a card kit in the mail when you place an order with me using that hostess code. And if your order is $50 or more, you get the accessory of the month. So anyway, more information on my blog. Make sure to check it. And again, don't forget to sign up for my email list, because you get 5 tutorials when you sign up. So thank you so much, and I'll see you soon.